Looking here when I open it, you're gonna notice that it rocks a lot. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to repair broken hinges on a toolbox you may have. This has been my reliable tool set for the last couple of years, and I use it in a lot of my videos. Now, I don't have the ability to replace this exact toolbox because this is a Kirkland Signature tool set, and they haven't carried this for a few years. This is a very high quality tool set in my opinion, and I want to make sure that my tools are in the exact case that it came with. Looking here when I open it, you're going to notice that it rocks a lot. And I've already replaced one hinge, and this is fantastic, but my second hinge just broke from the original case. So I'm going to show you guys how to replace it for about $2 to $3 and the tools needed. This is a very quick repair and keep your toolbox reliable for the future years to come. The first item is going to be a razor blade of some sort, and that's to cut off all of these plastic hinges. If you do have a tool case or toolbox with metal hinges already, then it's going to be a bit trickier, but for most that are breaking, it's going to be because they are plastic. So what we want to do with this razor blade is cut all of this plastic off and have a nice smooth surface. Next, we have a 2-pack of narrow hinges. These are Everbuilt 2-inch narrow utility hinges. I'll link these in the description below. I got these at Home Depot. These hinges also come with screws. In this case, it is a 2-pack. You can see here I have 4 of those screws already in use, and they have been holding up very well. Lastly, I have a drill bit here to make the job easier. You can use a screwdriver. You might struggle a little more. Starting off, I'm going to saw this plastic off. Optional, if you have pliers of some sort, you can come and kind of manipulate this a little bit. If it's getting kind of challenging to cut, consider replacing your razor blade or flip it 180 degrees so that you have a sharp end to continue cutting. And we just want to make sure that this is as smooth as possible, so that when we do attach the new hinge, it's not bulging out on one side versus the other and it's sitting nice and flat. This is pretty good here. This is all the plastic we took off along with the metal component. Let's go ahead and throw this away. Great. Now that we have this smooth enough, we're going to notice on our hinge, one side bulges out more than the other. I want to put the side that is bulging out the least against this back so it sits nice and flush. And this end that's bulging out more is going to be sticking out in the rear like this. And all we really have left to do is to line this hinge in the center where the 2 case shells meet, and then just drill with our drill bit. And if y'all want to make this job a little easier, you can line it up like that. With a Sharpie, you're going to mark your 4 spots. And then we can remove that. And what I'm going to do here is just drill some small holes to make it easier to guide these screws in. This is a 7/64 inch, and I'm just going to drill these holes. Now these screws should go in pretty easily. Once we have all of these screws in, we can go ahead and torque them just a bit. Keep in mind we are drilling into plastic, so you don't want to strip this. Sweet, so now we have this done. You can see there both the hinges are nice and sturdy. And this should be good to go. All right, everyone, that pretty much wraps it up. So to recap, we have the hinge, which is the most important part, and I will link this in the description below of this video. We're going to need a razor blade of some sorts. We're going to need something to drill with, so I have my drill bit here. Optional, we can use an impact gun, and in this case, I'm using a 7/64 inch drill bit. Optional, I have some sort of pliers just to pull that plastic off to speed things up. And then optional is a Sharpie to mark the spots so that we can drill through with this drill bit so that when we do put the screws in, it's a lot easier and we don't have to force it as much. Let me know if you found this video useful, and by all means, share any knowledge you have on how you repair your boxes and have them lasting for years. That said, have a great day, have a great evening, Striker out.